Same stream. It's going to be a new stream. View your stream. Brand new stream. I'm sorry, everybody. The old stream died. And a new stream started. That's dumb. And it doesn't seem to be using this. So, you know what? We're just going to go. We're going to maybe have an hour of stream if it doesn't drop before that. Because while I had a battery here, it apparently can't stream and charge at the same time. So that's kind of annoying. Let's fast forward real quick. Those are Z's. Oh, no, not that far. Where's my file? Apparently, I pinch pulled enough to close it. Nope, that's not going to be it. You don't care about me going to a hotel. Oh. Let's try this again. I don't even know why that's there. There it is. Let's get back to where we were. We weren't that far. We were here, where they say there's 4 of these, and we have 10s and 16s, and we don't know which ones to use. Well, fit-wise, the 10s fit in a specific... Oh, I see now. Okay, bad communication. They should say there's the 10s and there's the 15. I get it now, and I explain it. All right. You've got this bad boy. And you're going to do this per side. But the 16s, they fit all the way in. The 10s only fit on the edge. So, order of operations, you're going to go this piece, which is bearinged and fits only so well. This piece, which they have the tile fitting over, and specifically that, and I bet this is the right thing for this. So the Elegoo's go together way easier, but they are so far, what, 3 for 3 examples where they had a little bit of a crashing problem. So this is going to go in here. I don't say where exactly, just in here, and there's a flat, so it's going to go somewhere in the flat, but you don't know where in the flat, which is arguably, again, would be nice to know where in the flat. Then you're going to get the Syncro belt, which is going to go over. Then you're going to get one of these facing out. He only goes so far. Then you're going to get a 10, because the 10, smaller hole, and he faces in. And again, I guess we assume all the way in. And you're going to want one of them to be on a flat. Turn that. Rotate. Same back game. Okay. Now, we do the exact same thing to the other side. Now, these are not mirrored parts, and I don't know if they have to be, because frankly this could slide a little bit either way, but the drawing they show can't actually be done. I'm going to do it exactly the same as this one. They can't actually do it because, oh, I guess you can. Yeah, we did exactly what they suggested. He goes in here, he goes there, he goes on here facing this way, and flat to flat. Get on. Go to your home. Go to your home, go to your home, come on. Get there. Yeah. We don't know where exactly he goes yet. I imagine there's going to be some adjustment required. There always is whenever there's not room for... Okay, he's going to go there. He's going to go on. He faces out. Turn till we get to that. And his turn to go on. Come on. I guess I could put this down on a table, huh? Just too tight. See, he's got a little bit of play. I'm gonna assume we want a little bit of play, yeah. Ba-dum, ba-dum. There we go. All right, that was easy. M410s, M420s. M420s and M48s, M412s, M510s, M430s, M416s, M425s. Did I have M410s? I have M510s. I'm not finding any M410s. I have M410s because I bought M410s. Ooh, what are you? M410s. There we go. Okay. I'll put you here out of my way for right now. All right. Hanging from the back. And those get bolted down in the back. Oh, again. Geez, my M420s. Let's start with those. There might be 4 there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they changed designs. Because you see here, there's a pretty wide surface area for this. And then you see 1 screw, and you see 3 screws. And if we look over here, they don't tell you how many to expect. And the original design is 1 hole, but I've got 2 holes, and they're slidey. So it actually uses 4 screws. If I just set this here, I can get it close. Boop. Boop. As with all things we don't want to tighten up. We'll get these in place. Then we'll do the tops. I mean, reality is it kind of can only go here. Let's get these in. And if you notice, it physically can't screw into that spot. So, looks like the instructions are a little bit behind on some of the features. I hope there's enough M10s to cover the fact that, sorry, M20s, to cover this. And then the 10s go into that awkward spot, which is the same drilled out awkward spot as the pulleys. So I'm going to guess these are brackets for the motors. They're going to be down here. They're going to come off of here down to the motor. This and this are going to tie to here. We'll probably get to that next. And we'll tension it here so that these are now synchronized. It'll be fun to synchronize them. That's a word. Fun. Is it the word I would pick? No, but it's a word I'm going to use. So the Giga Orange comes way more put together. But they used Acme screws. I like the ball screws. I think that there's a lot of things going on here that are better. Obviously a lot more work. But you know, I'm not opposed to more work on these things because you know what happens when you spend more work on them? You learn more. You understand it more. And if I understand what I'm working on, then I have the advantage of being able to fix it. Like, Giga Orange, if it comes too well built, what the hell do I fix? I don't mean that in a negative sense, but like, there's a certain disadvantage to everything kind of coming pre-put together. Now, remember how I said on these I would have put them in first? I understand why you couldn't put this side in first, but you could have put that side in first. So I would have put that side in first if I had known. I suppose if I had like read the whole instructions rather than just kind of glance at them, then I would have caught that and maybe have been like, oh yeah, I want to do this first. Well, I didn't do that. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. Do. 2 more 410s. Instead, when you guys see something happen, is when I see it happen. Okay, I'm not having. Here for here. There's no wiggle room. Well, I hope it fits. I hope it fits. Did we find a screw? We did. Wonder what that screw's for. I feel like that's kind of random. Well, there's one on both sides. Okay. Oh. Well, it keeps this from rolling off during shipping. Oh, come on. There we go. And in we go. All right. Nothing's binding up. That's good. All right. All right, are we putting the belts on? Are we putting the belts on? Motors! Electricity! Okay, we got 4 Z's and a crap ton of M12s. Here's our M12s for the Z's and the 2 Y's. Let's do the 2 Y's first. Is this the 2 Y's? These are 2 Y's. Y left, Y right. Why don't you do the Z's first? I want to do the Y's first. Just makes me feel better. So you tension them by dropping them down. YR, YL, RL, and nice flat bracket. I'm sure it's where we want me to go. 2 center screws. Aha. Yep. Oh, I need my world's largest, most ridiculous clippers. Most ridiculous nippers. All right, M12s. I need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Boop. All right. Gotta know the itch. I know the itch. And the right way to do this. Come on, go to your home. There you go. Just get one in there. Makes life a little easier. Shockingly, not having to move that. I don't want that to be square. That'll help tension it up a little bit more. Come on, screw. Same bat game over here. All right. And these go into one channel. One step and direction signal. So it's just replicating the signal. So it doesn't have 2 motors that it's managing. It's managing one motor. As far as the software is concerned, it's really just one motor. A lot of CNCs, when they have dual motors, they actually have dual motors. All right, now we're doing the four pack. And if the 4-pack is all one, it's going to be extra special. You're not it. Oh, 2 per side. Looks like. All right, let's take this over to the table, take a quick gander, figure out how we're getting them loaded up. All right. 1, 2. Z right. That must be Z left. Well, Z left is first, so Z left is what we're doing. I say Z left is first because it's the one next to me. And Z left front, Z left back. So we have 2 channels for Z. Now, it could still be 1 channel underneath it. We would have to open up the electronics and look at them again. It's been a little bit since I looked at the electronics, but same idea for tensioning, left, right. And we're gonna need 4 M12s to get her going. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is definitely something that would be easier with more than one person. A little awkward to hold on to. Now this should be actually easier because I can set these up here, and this needs to come all the way up. Be ready to accept. He's gonna hang. I don't mean that in a negative sense. Use everything at your disposal, including 4 heads. All right. There's no screw holes up here, is there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There is. Now. That's cool and challenging at the same time. Because, like, why wouldn't I want to use it? But also, I gotta do with the little L. Little L's annoying. Yeah. All right, let's check my battery real quick, guys. All right, I got, I should be good for another 30 minutes. That's on 12. Yeah. I'm not saying I know how I would have done this without, done this otherwise, but this is kind of annoying. Like, I get it. Good. I had one there. Where'd my 12s go? Put my 20s over here so I don't get confused with my 12s. Is that a stack of 12s or is that a stack of 10s? That might be a stack of 10s. Totally a stack of 10s. Put the 10s back. 10. 10. That's smaller than a 10. That might be like an 8. Just a little moment for organization. I know it's kind of boring, but you kind of got to do it, especially with a project this big. Those are like 20s or something, or 16s. Okay. And I'm pretty sure those are 8s, because we were just using 8s. Yep. All right. So, yes, they mention A's all the way around. Okay, good. So there's no surprises. A little complicated, but no surprises. That's the wrong one. And given what these have to do, I don't blame it. Them wanting multiples here, because again, I think I mentioned this before. A design decision they made here that I'm still noodling on emotionally. That seems more grandiose than reality. Is that the whole bed lifts and drops. So your XY stay stable, and it's not core XY, I don't think technically, because it is one belt for Y and one belt for X. And honestly, I don't think the kinematics for core XY work that way. I think they work differently. I think it's different. It's different. Okay. Oh. Get too far ahead of myself. Yep. And I'm gonna do this 2 more times. L, L, B, B, F, F. All right, two sneaky ones. Sneaky time. Get these in here. Boom. Oh, if you're watching, what are some things you would change of what you've seen so far? Other than, you know, it's kind of brown in here. I need to get something on the walls. This room is going to be the print home for, well, it's going to be a lot of things. It's going to be the print home for these things. It's going to be where all our jewelry gets done. We're going to do metalworking in the other shop. I need to do a shop update, because it's been too long since I posted regularly, and my shop has changed quite dramatically. My living conditions have changed quite dramatically since then. So like, life changes equals living condition changes equals shop changes. All right, here are the rights. And right back, right front. Let's go ahead and put them over here like so. This doesn't need to be in here right now. Do. More trash. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will need 8 in total. Let's go ahead and get the fronts done, and then we'll come back. And by fronts, I mean, let's go ahead and get these 2 screws in on both of these so that the motors are in place. And then I'll come back and deal with the other tasks for these motors. Come on, go to your home. Easier to do with my right hand. I'm not saying I'm left-hearted, but definitely easier to do with my right hand. That didn't come out right. Didn't come out left either. Huh. That could have been said better. How about that? How's that for less inappropriate language? Okay. Always checking for binding. Oh, we're good there. And okay. All right. 2 more screws. Next one. Does it feel like a 3D printer yet now that we got motors on it? I feel like it feels like a 3D printer now that we've got motors. Doesn't help if I have no dexterity. But dexterity is not required, apparently, for this build. I feel like we need a crap ton of zip ties for this. Do you think we'll get a crap ton of zip ties in the box somewhere? I bet we have a whole section on cable routing and zip ties. Gonna be, for sure. Okay. Now the 4 awkward screws. 4 awkward screws. Wouldn't it be cool if, because they know how these are going to go in, instead of button heads, they had shipped like, wrong Allen wrench, they had shipped like thumb screws. Like, oh yeah, you're going to want to put these in like thumb screws. Or if they had drilled a hole through here, like in this, right where these screw holes were. Wonder if they could have done that without messing with the linear rail. Maybe not, because it's like a aluminum rail with a polished steel. I'm guessing that's a hardened or polished. These are hardened. They're at least polished. But I think if you're running bearings on it, you'd harden it too. Oh, so close. I feel like we're real progress. Now here's my hope. The X-axis goes on before the bed. I think the bed should be the last thing to go in. That is my opinion. I think we should not put the bed in until everything else is done, so that you don't have to work from the outside of the machine. Oh, there we go. All right, so should the first thing we print be the world's largest benchy? It's probably not the world's largest benchy, but definitely be up there in benchies. I don't love that. I feel like that one moved on it. Like that one's clamped properly. I feel like I need to clip that one off and move it. That zip tie. All right. Oh, yeah, recognize my face. All right, we did all that. We did all that. Interesting. Z synchros are going on the bottom. Really? Was not expecting that. With a belt tightener thingy. Okay. Z synchronizing wheels. Was not expecting Z synchronizing wheels. Z belt adjusters. Nope. Nope. XY belts. Ah. Unlabeled, but Z belt adjusters. Maybe unlabeled, but totally what we're looking for. I mean, even already has the belt pre inside of it. So like that's gonna go one way and that's gonna go the other. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to lay on the ground and feel funny. Okay. Well, I definitely want to make sure that these are all ground right now, because that's on the ground and that's on the ground. Because once we get a belt on this thing, this isn't changing. Where's your flat? Okay, your flat's back there. One, I think that's a better way to do it, is to turn it to the ground, lift it up, put it in, back it off a little bit. Okay. We'll back him off, not too much. Too much muchness. He's backed off a lot less, so let's make them the same. Which is smooth. Okay, and then back to the bottom, back to the bottom, over to the next set. Doop a doop a doop boop 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 boop. Name that bad TV show. Inspector Gadget. Guess I didn't give you a chance. Come on. Come on. You gotta go to your home, man. Let's just see if it's a slight sizing problem. Let's try a different one. Ooh, something is. There we go. Okay, we're not binding anything. Okay, last one. Let's hope it's goes on smoothly. That last one was a little tighter than I would have liked. Okay, there's that. There's this. Yeah, he goes on fine. Okay, those are on. Look at that, screw holes. Ugh. All right, are there lefts and rights on these? Or these? I don't think there is. I think they're symmetrical. And what size am I using? 12s. 12s are the most famous of all of them. The most favored. One, two, three, four. That's the one. Wrap the belt around. Yes. Tighten all the screws once you get it. So they want you to make sure it's zeroed out. Because obviously, very hard to zero this out after the fact. Okay. There we go. What did I do with my 4 screws? There they are. Okay. Seems good to me. And if it's not, we'll tweak it later. Because we can't loosen these and let it spin inside them and loosen that. Okay. I do want to get a closer look at the Gecko Orange because, like, I'm curious how it solved some of these problems. Some of these design choices. Like, not moving the bed. How did they solve for we don't want to move the bed? Granted, there's a lot of extra machinery here because we're moving the bed, but then we got to move the XYZ plant, the gantry, so that's in its own way just as bad. It's just a loose one, just so I can do. There. Just about right. Okay. Let's make sure this is on tight. Man, there's a lot of moving parts to this thing. Okay.